Okay, hey everyone, I'm Harmony, the poet. You can follow me on YouTube right now. That's Derek Wayne Productions. It's all one word. If you like what you hear, I have prints for sale. Consider the pen. Now consider this, the curious case of the pen. Incognito, I consider it a win. Inconsequently, a deepened indifference depends. Perspective on lockdown, a pandemic again? So I open my mind to the heavens, to the sky. The divine smiles down upon me and delivers this pen. Ordinarily uninteresting to the layman, or the lame man, as I like to call him. Boring boredom into the lame brains of yesteryear, but today in the hands of Harmony, rewriting history. A device for joy, not divisive, but rather a decisive act of kindness. In kind follows a kind of kindred spirit in this, that is, that of a friend of a friend. And so I take this sword that is now my pen. I strike at the hearts and the minds of the souls of the dead. Remiss to say, I would regret the end of this pen. A dry well will await, and until then, upon the writer's block will I rest my head. When my time is done and I retire this most lonely yet wholesome song, a somber note, but to end upon, would not befit my contemplative contemporaries and constituents. So perhaps on a brighter note, I sharpen my Sharpie on the whitest of paper, with the bluest of ink striking like a saber. Everlasting this loving moment I savor. It's gushing, lusciously, unobstructed, save for blinding lights by this lovely scene I have seen. What was once, and maybe since, a dream I dreamed, an act of kindness that befits a king, enough to fuel and fire the tears of the lost kingdoms inside my mind and heart's desire, enough to awe the world through unyielding shocks of dubstep lightning. Like a new apartment with plethoras of natural lighting, a most obscene gesture to an introvert, but in the right mood, with the right lighting, for an ambivert like me, yes please and thank you. I'll have some more indeed to enjoy and play through. Thanks. Again, I'm Harmony. Doing some original poetry for you tonight. Let's see. Okay, this one's called In the Shadows of the Moon. Strange things can happen in the shadows of the moon, shining darkness down upon us. Madness ensues. The darkness is within us all, from womb to tomb, and may your womb be blessed for very many moons. Shadows surround, entombing the heart, shrouding in part, tearing apart, ripping through the hearts and minds of the living, the dead, and the damned. Let's call it God's utmost unholy plan. Vestiges of ghostly visages, mirrored with mirages, envelop and encapsulate what's at stake. Oh, a knife through the heart, like a knife through butter, pain everlasting like a butter knife trying to slice through a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Wounds covered up, Casper wrapped in plaster. The outcasts are incasts, nothing but net. Wrestling with which decisions hit and which missteps miss the mark. Which mistakes whip this state of consciousness to coincide with my conscience. A few couple copious coincidental incidents, insidious yet incidental, perhaps accidental. A magic stencil outlines in lines with this plastic pencil. A most loony lunar tune. In enters Paul Mooney in tandem with Pluto and Goofy. A baboon in jewelry, goofing, buffooning, tomfoolery ensuing. Confusing. Well, I told you, strange things can happen in the shadows of the moon. Shout out to Pluto and Goofy. Let's see. Okay, one more for you. Again, I'm Eternal Harmony. My YouTube is Derek Wayne Productions. I have prints for sale here. If you want one, go ahead and come see me after. You and I. We suffered, we cried, we screamed, we died. We wondered why. From womb to wound we crept and we wept. We watched our children die before our eyes could dry. In stunned silence, stunted. No matter come what may, this is what I do, I speak my truth. We fought for our honor, for our lives. To live is to die. Again we asked together, why? We gambled it all away to our fortune's dismay. Just for today, we tested Lady Luck on the scales of justice. In the end, it was just us, you and I. Alone and together we cried, suffered in silence inside. The true cost of feeling, we chose to feel it all, beating our chests to a different drum. Generations of hope until the light was dimmed, corrupted. The night was dark and the end was nigh, until we watched men live long enough to become the villains, until we lived long enough to become the villains, abandoning the inner child we sought so longingly to protect inside. Tonight we cry together, both you and I. Thank you. All right, that's it for me. I'm Harmony. Thank you so much.